Out in Wakefield.
So here I start my trip from beautiful downtown Watertown. This is where it all begins from. So, yep.
2B4 US 3 north to Lord Lowell.
Yay! It's talking to me. Well, I'm really equipped with all the latest gadgets and CB and coffee. And there's the highway. I'm like way early. Way early. 12:48 a.m. And I have to be there at 9 a.m. So I'm really, and it's only going to take me 2 hours and 31 minutes to get there. I'm going to have to sleep in the parking lot. Oh my god. Well, the sun's starting to come up. I managed to kill lots of time. I still have till 9 a.m. though. And I just saw a sign back there. It said Moose Crossing. So I know I'm getting closer to the White Mountains National Forest, and where I'm headed to is Mount Washington. So I'm also starting to see a lot more mountains now. Well, more hills, and quite an impressive display of clouds. Well, I don't think it's rain, but still very ominous looking clouds. Almost every vehicle I've seen on this road is a pickup or some kind of a truck, small truck, with like a yellow bubbles on it, like amber lights. Almost every one. Something about that. You can see we've had like there's a mountain rain that just kind of happened here just recently. Wow. Well, that is pretty too. Wow. Beautiful hills. Beautiful. Okay, that's just really pretty. Wow. It's so steep. Fog just like listing over the sides of the mountain, the hills. Just incredible. Wow. The depth of some of these hills are just amazing. Well, here's the entrance to Mount Washington's Cog Railway entrance.
Turn left onto Base Station Road.
So, yeah. So that would be right here.
Continue on Base Station Road for 6 miles.
But here I am. Yay. Almost to the mountain. The base station.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, where? So this is it, where the Cog Railway starts to go up the mountain.
The radio station KZZ41 broadcasting on the frequency of 162.50 MHz from the Mount Washington Observatory on the summit of Mount Washington in New Hampshire. The current time is 7:11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
And fog. Reported the temperature was 37, and the wind was west at 49 miles an hour, gusting to 55 miles an hour. Rolling cloudy and 56.
There's the train that goes up the mountain. It's I guess they're just getting it all ready. Not a very nice day, but I hear it's going to clear up. It's a coal fired. You can smell the coal. That sucker is pretty hot. Another look at it. It's going to take these tracks and go all the way up the mountain. Now it's a little foggy out though right now, but the train's pretty much the mountain is pretty much always covered in clouds. It's pretty much what it is. Right now that's kind of fog, but right up above it is clouds. So, they're getting the train ready for, I think it's there's a 9:15 and a 9:30, so I'll be on the 9:30, and that's gonna follow that all the way up, maybe. Anyway, here's all the people lined up, ready to go. You see the weather's starting to break a little bit. The mountain ranges are just really incredible out here. It's not a steam, it's a regular locomotive, that's okay. Steam won't get in the way of the pictures. Okay, it's almost to the top of that ridge right now. So there she goes. And the mountain is like 6,200 feet high, over a mile.
It is fed by the two Lake of the Clouds, which sit about 5,000 feet above sea level, making them the two highest bodies of water on this side of the Mississippi River. This is the same river you folks followed up Base Road to get here this morning. And from here, the Ammonoosuc flows about 44 miles before dumping into the Connecticut, which serves as the border between the state of Vermont and New Hampshire. And from there, it flows all the way down to New York's Long Island Sound. So this waterway here makes it a long ways. 1,000 pounds of coal to get to the top of the mountain in addition to 1,000 gallons of water. Their tender only holds about 500 or 600 gallons. But we'd have to stop there at that water tank and fill up the tender, and that would get us to the top of the mountain and all the way back down to the bottom before we fill up once more. Now that water tank right back there holds about 6,000 gallons of water, and it is completely naturally spring-fed. We have a hose stuck in a stream at a higher elevation than the top of that tank, and gravity alone is what constantly fills that tank with water. Something I think is kind of cool, the crews here at the Cog have been drinking out of that for the past 75 years now, and that's no joke. We actually still fill our water bottles up there today. We had it tested for purity just a few years ago for that reason, and come to find out, the water inside that tank is 99.9% pure drinking water. Can you guys all hear me okay over this? Thank you. This set of tracks off to our left is called mainline. If you look to the right hand side of mainline, you'll see these little silver numbers nailed to what is called the caps. Those numbers serve as reference points. As I said, we'll communicate with our track crew, let them know if we see issues and exactly where the issue is. They will come up in between trains to fix entire sections of rail. Now, mainline's been here ever since 1869 when it was finished, obviously repaired or replaced as necessary throughout time. But believe it or not, there is still original pieces of rail over there on mainline. The set of tracks we are on now is called passing tracks, and these were put in just back in 2006. You'll notice they're much more straight and have a much heavier penny rail on them. So back before 2006, when we had passing tracks put in, we used to have to pull off to the right-hand side of mainline to allow downcoming trains to pass by before moving back out on the mainline and then carrying on our way up the hill. That whole process involved throwing the manual switch a total of 4 times before we could go back up the hill. Between this new half-mile section of passing track and our new automatic switches, we save between 20 to 30 minutes each trip for each of our trains.
That's okay.
Coming up on our right-hand side is going to be a halfway house. No, not that kind of halfway house, but this does mark halfway up these tracks. Now, if you look off to your right-hand side window as we pass by the building, you're going to be able to see your reflection in the window on the side of the halfway house. That's going to give you a pretty good idea of what kind of angle we are on right now. See how this building is built completely level.
Wow. That building's level.
bearing off of that direction is Shelford, New Hampshire, right between Gorham, New Hampshire, and the border of the state of Maine.
Depending on the grade,